A huge crowd was at the Englert Theater Monday to hear Edward Snowden speak about security and politics here in the United States, and Daily Iowan TV reporter Andrew Roberts has a recap.
It has been over 2 years since he was forced to flee into Russia after leaking secret information about the United States National Security Agency. Now, Edward Snowden will speak to the people of Iowa City through video conferencing, alongside a former FBI agent, Colleen Rowley, and retired CIA analyst Ray McGovern. Their lecture, entitled Intelligence, Not Mistaken, but Fixed for War, seeks to shed light on current national security issues and provide truth for the American people. A long line poured out of the Englert Theater as hundreds gathered to hear from three of the most controversial Americans to date. The event, put on by the UI Lecture Committee, not only gathered a large audience, but brought in a world-renowned figure. Edward Snowden spoke for nearly 15 minutes, hitting on issues of government accountability, government action, and lastly, government surveillance. But he went further than to just highlight these problems.
There's a question of where does this lead us as a society? How do we guard against it? How do we protect our interests? How do we protect our values? And if we don't, what are the consequences? What are the results?
Together, the three speakers geared audience members' minds on not only the issues, but how to safeguard against them. Rowley, a former UI student, knows how important Snowden's actions were on key matters.
Snowden's disclosures go to the surveillance and spying on Americans. And I think that was a wake-up, and I think that's why a lot more people are interested in some of these issues.
Reporting from the Englert Theater, I'm Andrew Roberts for Daily Iowan TV.
Thanks, Andrew. Snowden was brought to the UI by the University of Iowa Lecture Committee, who are bringing other big speakers later on this year.
We Bleed Black and Gold could be seen on t-shirts around campus Tuesday, but what most students probably didn't realize, they weren't just spirit shirts. Daily Iowan TV reporter Andrew Roberts looked into what those t-shirts were really about.
Here at the University of Iowa, fall is a prime time to donate blood to the UI's DeGowin Blood Center. Throughout the week, the center is hosting blood drives across Iowa City that benefit patients locally at the UI hospitals and clinics. And as you can see, I decided to join in the giving as well. Here in the U.S., every 3 seconds someone needs blood, with nearly 32,000 pints being used daily for organ transplants, cancer therapies, and bone marrow transplants, among other things. The DeGowin Blood Center collects blood from students to be used in the UIHC, but the center faces seasonal problems.
Being on a university campus, we of course rely heavily on our students and faculty. And during winter times, a lot of them go home. Also, cold and flu season picks up, and so that really hurts the number of donations during that time frame. But usage usually will stay the same or increase even.
To combat the drop-off, the center offers incentives to donors that include anything from sunglasses and t-shirts to burritos and ice cream, which ultimately have been successful thus far.
We had about as equal amount of walk-ins as we did appointments. That's always good. Turned out about 50 people came in, so that's always great. The summer we kind of had a decline, so this is always good.
The DeGowin Blood Center is always looking for more donors to help save lives. For more information, you can visit their website. Reporting from Hillcrest Hall, I'm Andrew Roberts for Daily Iowan TV.